this stream, I just went onto discord.com on my web browser, Firefox. And what we're gonna do from here is, I'm just gonna make sure everyone's in. We'll scroll all the way down to the bottom, like somewhere down here. And then in this like bottom, this footer here, under the resources tab, we'll be clicking on developers. So just gonna make sure everyone's in. All right, yep. So we click on the developers button. And then we go to this place called the developer portal. And then we want to click on the applications tab here. And if you're not logged in, it'll tell you to log in. I'll sign in with a QR code. So make sure to log in here, and then we can get started. All right. So here we have our applications, our bots. So Discord bots are a part of applications. So I have two applications. One's called Do3 and one's called Do4. And we're gonna make a new application for our Discord bot. And I'll call it Do5. But you guys can call it whatever you want. So create. We can choose an icon. I won't be doing that for Do5. What we want to do first is we want to actually invite this bot to our server. So here's the bot's name. We can write a description. We'll call it a cool bot. And then there are a couple of things that we don't need to worry about for now. So let's save that. And here we go. What we want to do is we want to add a bot in the bot tab. So we go here and we click add bot. So adding a bot gives your app visible life in Discord. However, this action is irrevocable. So yeah, we're gonna be playing around with bots, so we'll make one. And here's our bot. The next thing we want to do is we want to actually invite our bot to our server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite this bot to the CS Club server. And then once Kegan is done with his coding part, then we can play around with the commands that he implemented. So what we want to do here is under OAuth 2, so this tab, to actually invite our bot to the server, we go to this section, which is scopes, and then we click on bot. And then we want to choose our bot permissions. I'm just going to say administrator and give our bot every single permission. And then we copy this invite link. And then you just put it into your browser. So here it is.
And the invite link doesn't have to be used by just the owner of the bot. It could be used by anybody who wants to connect the bot to their server. So if you wanted to, type out the URL from just looking at it and invite the bot to your own server, that would work.
Yep. Just you'd have to have a managed server permission. So you'd have to be an admin. But yeah. All right. So we can select a server. I'll scroll down to CS Club. I think this one's it. And then it tells you to confirm that you gotta give the bot these permissions. So we're gonna make Do5 an administrator of SGM CS Club. We'll authorize it, and there'll be a CAPTCHA. We just complete that. And if we check in Discord, we should have a new member in our club now.
Yay.
I think. Let's see where it is.
Yeah, he's here.
All right, nice. So we have Do5. And now what we need, the final thing we need to do to actually get started with the coding is we need to get our bot token or the client secret. And basically a client secret is just like a short secret password string that identifies your bot. And the reason why people like to have client secrets for their services is just so that you don't spam them. They can tell who's doing what. For example, if you had your bot just start spamming the Discord server, they would know, oh, this bot is spamming us. We're gonna shut them down.
I'm pretty sure you're looking for the bot token rather than the application secret.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it was the bot token.
Yeah.
My bad. So yeah, obviously this would be a pretty bad idea to show everyone in the VC what the token is, so I'm just gonna copy it and DM it to Kegan.
Yeah.
Here it is. And now I'll hand off the stream to him where he can get started with some coding things, and we'll be actually coding do 5.
Cool. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so one of the first things that I believe Kevin talked a little bit about using Node.js in his talk, lectures, whatever you want to call these, the other week. So I'm assuming you've already gotten Node.js onto your computer. And the most important thing that we're going to need for this, well, first I'll initialize. Okay. Okay, no, I think that's right. And then, okay. And then I need to add discord.js. So I'm going to install discord.js. And then,
I think it's discord.js.
is it? Okay. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I have that in my notes. There we go. What? I'm sure I tested this.
I don't
What?
think you're supposed to have a dash I. It should just be I.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so now that you've got Discord.js, I'm going to be writing all the code in index.js. You can name that whatever. It doesn't matter. But first, let me add. And then I need to make a client. So the client object we use to interact with all of Discord's things, and I will make that first. And then this is just an object that holds a lot of the methods and things that we need to use for our bot. And then I need to, this doesn't do anything by itself. We need to actually connect it to the specific bot that Trevor made. So in order to do that, I could just say at the bottom, client dot login and then token, right? And then this would sort of log in effectively and connect to Discord services. However, because I don't want you guys seeing the token, I'm going to be doing it a slightly different way. So I'm going to make a .env file, and in another tab, I will paste in the token by saying token equals, and then let me paste it in there. And I'm just pasting in the token equals this. Perfect. And then all that I need to do is say, okay, well, it's a little bit, I need to do, I'm going to use a package called .env to make it a little bit simpler. I know that there's a way to do it without but I don't know what that way is. So
Kegan,
anyway, yeah,
we can see your whole screen. Like, just saying.
you can see all of it. What?
Yeah. Like when you switched over. Just letting you know.
I think it was. I think it
What do
was
you mean?
streaming. Oh, yeah, what's up?
That's really weird. What? Okay, I should have recorded.
Probably fine since you're gonna delete it anyway.
Yeah, that is my bad. All right, it definitely should be fine now.
I think it's because they're
Okay.
both VS Code tabs.
Yeah. That's really dumb. Way to go, Discord. I can use a different key that I made from another bot real quick if you wanna do it that way. Or actually,
Fine, I
Trevor,
can
you could just
regenerate after.
regenerate it right now.
Yeah, I'll regenerate after. It's fine.
Okay, sounds good. So basically, what that means is I accidentally leaked. Oh no. But inside of the developer portal, right next to the copy, you can just regenerate it, and it'll delete the old token and make a new token. Yeah, what Om said. Okay. Anyway, continuing on. I'm going to do the .config, which will take all of the variables inside of .env and put it into the node process. And then all that I need to do down here is process.env.token. And I'll update it with the new token when I get that. So the last thing that we need to do to get a bot that does something is make a, I guess I put it here, I'm going to use the client and say .once ready. So this will trigger. Okay. So this will trigger as soon as the bot is logged in. And I'm just going to say console.log ready. Okay. And then I'm actually going to throw in my other token into here so that we can see that it works. Or wait, what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. I can just run this, do node index.js. What am I missing? Oh, I forgot to do npm. There we go. Okay, and it's ready. This isn't really a Discord bot yet, but it is the first step, getting it connected. So what we need is for the bot to respond to commands and messages and events and perform actions based off that. And the basic way that we do that is with client.on triggers. So there are a bunch of different events that you can use, and all of them can be found at discord.js.org documentation. The one that I think is probably most useful is message. And I'm going to then take the message and pass it into a function. And then all of the bot, like pretty much all of the bot logic is going to be inside of here. So there are slightly cleaner ways that you could do this. And I handle the attendance bot slightly differently because once you get a bunch of different commands, it can get a bit messy. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll be doing it this way. And for starters, let's just say message. Message is just an object, and it's got just a ridiculous amount of information in it. There's so many properties of it. but the ones I'm going to be using are message.panel.send, message.content. Let me just double check that works. Yeah, okay. So basically, every time we see a message sent in any one of the servers that the bot is in, it's going to just send back a copy of what of whatever was sent. So let me actually real quick invite my other bot that I made for testing this to CS Club server so that we can use that one. Give me one moment, please. That should work, and then test. Okay, did that work? Let's see. Okay, CS Club testing. Sorry, Do5. Unless you want to get me the token now, I can just go ahead with this one. Anyway, let's see if this works. Whenever you run the node process, it puts all of the code into a. I'll be opening up the attendance bot in like 10 minutes, something like that. Not all the way through, not all the way at the end, but most of the way through. Anyway, every time you run the file, the bot, it caches all the code. So if you want updates to be saved, you have to run it again. So let me run this, and then as you can see, it's just it was looping off of itself, and that's bad. And I stopped it because I don't want it to keep going. I I can run it again for a second, but yeah, see, it's just looping off itself. So let's add something that'll make it only do this if the person who sent the message was not a bot. So let's do, I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, well. If message dot author, so author is the person who sent it, dot bot return. So we can just at any point return from yeah, it's kind of like recursion, a little bit roundabout, but if we just return from this trigger whenever a bot sends a message, then this will never happen and it won't loop off of itself. So I can run it again. There we go. It only does it once. All right, so I've got a few more things to add to this to show some things that it can do. Right now, this bot is absolutely useless, and I'm pretty sure would not get you very many points at Jam Hacks. So let's make it a little bit more useful by, first of all, giving it a prefix. So a lot of bots use standard prefixes where, and this is what the attendance bot does, where you put some sort of symbol and then a command and then arguments after that. Is it? I thought it was running. Wait. No, it should be. Wait. There we go. Okay. This makes it a lot more useful because it's you can tell it to do specific things at specific times when you want it to be done. There is a newer system in Discord which are slash commands, and slash commands are specially integrated. Well, when you integrate them, they're specially integrated with Discord so that when you type in slash, it'll bring up sort of a menu but I wanted to do those for today, but it's a lot more complicated, and this way is just simpler. Can we try to keep a lot of the bot spam in bot commands? That would be great. Thank you. So, okay, let's just jump right into it. Adding a prefix. So the easiest way to check for a prefix is just if message.content 0, what prefix do we want to use for this bot? Can I get some suggestions in chat? Any suggestions for what prefix to use? Okay, that works. Let's do, if it's not equal to greater than sign, then we're going to return. And then we need, okay, and then let's add commands to it. So I'm going to be using a switch statement to check. I'm gonna stop this now because it's annoying me. I'm going to use a switch statement to check for what command we use, but first I have to parse the data that we receive. So I'm going to make an array called args. I'm going to slice out, I guess I could do, no, yeah, slice. I'm going to slice the first character. What? Make it lowercase, and then split on spaces. And then command is just the first argument. So now I've got two variables here. I've got args, which holds all of the things after the command, and then command, I don't need to mess there, that's weird. And then command, which is the word immediately after the prefix. So then all that I need to do is switch off of command, and let's just say echo. So I'm cutting out the first 6 characters here because I don't want it to send either the prefix or the command. And then I can get rid of this. So now if I run it, it should only copy what you say if you use the command echo. So we can give that a try. Nice. I will, yeah, okay. And then also notice that it works if we, ooh, that's, does that work? Let me, so if you put a space at, oh, wait, why doesn't that work? Oh, I think I need to add a trim in here if I want. So I'm just gonna cut out white space so that we can add a space in between. Oh wait, I need to rerun it. Whoa. Cannot send an empty message. All right then. Anyway, yeah, it's not a perfect system. Wow. Wow, okay. I guess you guys want me to fix that. So I'll just say if not args return. So that way you have to give arguments. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So the next thing that I want to add, I'm just gonna Another neat thing that you can. What are you guys doing? Okay, what? I'm gonna move on. So, I'll just do that. Okay, I'm gonna add a help command. And I'm going to put in a different way of sending messages, which is message.reply. And then this will, well, I guess you can, I'm going to get rid of this. You guys are abusing it. This is a terrible idea. Okay. Okay. So it'll start off with an @ for me so that it's clear who I'm talking to. It's kind of a, like, there's nothing that this does that message.channel.send doesn't do, but it can be helpful. What do you mean? What do you mean no? How did you know that was a thing? What? Okay. I guess Nassif's he's either psychic, doing something I don't know about, or already has a backdoor in my system. Because the next command, the final command that I'm going to be making, let me actually put up attendance first. I'll wait a few more minutes, whatever. Anyway, the final command I'm going to be making is no, which is a bit more complicated. And does that work? Oh, I disabled it. Never mind. But this one's a little bit more complicated because I want it to store information. So this is a note that will stay, yeah, that will stay exclamation mark. Do I have this one? Wait. Oh my God, I've got it running in 2 windows. What the? Stop that. Anyway, I'm kind of all over the place right now. Sorry, a lot of things going on. What I'm trying to do is make a note command that'll write individual notes to a JSON file. So I'm just going to get started. In order to handle reading and writing files, I'm going to use FS. And the really nice thing about Discord.js is that it is just an API. So anything that you could do on a normal node server, you can do in the back end of fine. I'll just re-enable it. Okay. Anything that you could do in the back end of a node server, you can do in the back end of a bot. So I'm going to be doing add in, I'll make this in a second. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab this so that I don't have to keep doing it. Wait, what is happening? Oh, I forgot to. Fine, I won't use var. You guys are bullying me. Okay, and then I'm going to first, I need to first check to see if they already have a note. If they do, it is working, right? I'm trying to. Is it not working? What isn't working? Wait, this should have worked. Oh, note. Yeah, note doesn't do anything. The echo should have worked.
I think your Boolean might be not good, like, for echo.
Do I need like? How do you do length in JavaScript again? It's been a while.
No, I think it's because it's converting message.content to a Boolean first before comparing it to 6.
That's weird. Or I'll just do. Oh, I'm actually just dumb. It has to be. I return when it is less than or equal to 6. Okay. Okay. It should be. There we go. Okay, it's fixed again. Anyway, back to note. So first, I'm going to check to see. So when I do .require a JSON, I'm pulling in the JSON as an object, which I can then reference the properties of. And then at the end, I'm going to added everyone. Okay. At the end, I'm going to then push back the updated object into the file over here. So right now the file is empty. At the end, once I do all of the changes that I need to make, I can just do fs. Whoa, fs. What? Oh, I didn't define it yet. Why did this VS Code being too helpful? Okay. Fs. Okay, I've got it now. Fs dot write file. And then at the end, I'm just going to check for an error. And a really, oh, it's just not running. Here, I'll run it again for you guys. A really important thing with Discord bots is error logging. So as you might be able to tell, there are a lot of people using the bot. And imagine this is in a bunch of different servers. I need to have one spot that I can go to see what went wrong, if it crashed, if it's if there's extraneous behavior, if something's going wrong. So I'm just going to everywhere that I think that there might perhaps be an error, I will handle that. So another thing that's nice in JavaScript, if you didn't know, is if I use the backticks, it will let me put. I should probably actually open a tenant. Wait, is it not running? No, it's fine. Okay, we're good. Attendance is up, by the way, so you can go do that. You can use the backtick so you can put variables directly into strings. It can be helpful. Okay, so now let me write the logic for updating the note, and then that'll be it for today. So let's see if and the Discord documentation is actually really great. It's written well and it's got a lot of stuff in there. Right. Okay, and then I will add in yeah, it pinged everyone. I'm pretty sure we've disabled the normal at everyone permissions, but the bot's an administrator, so it can. If I cared more, I could make it not do that, but I don't. Wait, yeah. I don't think that does anything. You guys, I don't. Let me just double check. Wait, does it? Oh, no, it's fine. We're good. Okay. This is up. What was I doing? Okay. And then lastly, I need to actually update. Whatever. I'm just gonna copy paste stuff. I'm. Yeah. And then this actually isn't doing anything yet, so put the stuff into the contents. So this should be working in theory. We'll see. Okay, you guys can try out Note. So then if you do Note without anything, it'll just tell you what it is. And this is like kind of useful depending on what your application is. But again, what? Anyway, I think that's about it for today. There are a lot of really cool things you could do with this. If you haven't made a final project, like a project for the CS Club project, you can make a Discord bot that certainly works. If you don't know what to do for jam hacks, Discord bot is a great idea. And there's really a lot that you can do with it. Anything from what we've made today to Me6, a Discord bot test server. Yeah, I'm gonna be. That's what the bot command channel is for. But if you want to make a server, you can, I guess. Are there any questions? And then here's what we have right now. Wow, not all that many people making notes. Interesting. Attendance is up. Feel free to leave if you have nothing else to say. That is everything that I had planned. You're not gonna make the file 1 terabyte.